What it do, man? It's your boy Bigg Bell da Kidd, host of the Weekend Wake Up Show on Hot Z95. You can catch me every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is Saved by Bigg Bell da Kidd, and I'm in this bitch with my dog, Leonard Harris of Mafia Fishing. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give y'all a little insight of what Mafia Fishing came about, how it got his start, where he got his start from, you know what I'm saying, how he changed his life around. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you for coming on.
All day.
Yes, sir.
Good, homie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For the people who don't know you, let them know who you is, man.
Man, shit, Leonard Harris. Like, shit, a lot of people don't know, like, I'm not even from Corpus, bro. Like, I was born in Galveston. My daddy's side of the family, like, I got family all the way in L.A. and stuff, so my daddy was actually in the service, so what shit happened to me growing up as a kid, bro, like, I got bumped around so much, nigga, like, shit, when I got to Corpus, I was like 14, 15, so a lot of my life story came from here, but before you, from 14 and down, nigga, that's a whole nother fucking story. Like, shit was wild, nigga. Like, before like Corpus and shit, like, I ended up in Corpus, bro, from actually being at a place called Bogan Camp Treatment Center, bro. Like, I was in rehab, like, coming out of TYC. A lot of niggas don't get that. Like, that's a young adult prison. Like, yeah. And then, like, after that, you go to, like, treatment center. So I ended up in Bogan Camp, and then my mom, my stepmom, which is my mom, I call her my mom because biologically she don't have to have me to be my mother. Like, this lady came in, Mella Smith, and took care of me. You know what I'm saying? And at first I was still like in the box, timid, because I was sitting there, had to play the rules by the system. But she allowed me to sit there and come out my shell. Now, once I hit 21 and them court papers was lifted, then the nigga kind of went back to wilding out a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? My journey in life was cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll never take back the shit I did before 14 and the shit I did after 14. It made me who I am now. Nigga, I stand 10 toes down behind myself.
That's what's up. Well, tell us a little bit about who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Like now, what I am now, bro, I'm a personal trainer, bro. Like I left the street life alone and started putting my time and energy into the shit that I actually loved in the first place, bro. Like playing football, training kids, like, you know what I'm saying, helping kids get to the next level. I became a professional athlete playing arena football out of Corpus Christi, you know what I'm saying, with the Hammerheads back in the day. And then we went from the Hammerheads to the Fury. We put the first championship in Corpus Christi on a professional level at the American Bank Center. And then after that, like, the team descended, and then I actually became the first black owner of arena football team in Corpus Christi. You know what I'm saying? Like, I own the Corpus Christi Rage. Like, that ain't never been done. And knowing the background that I came from, bro, like, niggas would have never expected that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I own my own arena football team, shut that shit down, and went back to playing arena football, which I'm currently doing now. But you know what I'm saying? I always fished. I always loved to fish, you know what I'm saying? So I created my own business, you know what I'm saying? And I ran with that shit, and I took my heritage and my roots, and I just said, fuck it, Mafia Fishing.
Bet. Now, tell me, how does a man like you, being a professional athlete, find the time to run your own business and being able to train for your sport? Because I know playing football, you just can't get out there on the field. You got to actually put some work in.
Bro, when you locked up in the system damn near all your life, bro, you have time to rest. Like, I was in a box or a cage. You know what I'm saying? When you let a real dog out of a cage again, what he gonna do? He gonna go wild. I went wild, bro, and I'm still going wild, but I'm going wild in the right way. Like, I love to be active, bro. Like, I think, what they say, ADD? Nigga, I don't sit still, nigga. I go hard, nigga. Like, I'm on the move. Like, I get up in the morning at a certain time. My dad was actually military, so that plays a small factor. He was a Marine, so I'm used to getting up early, handling my business, and then trying to get my day started. So it's workout in the morning until about noon. Like, people know I'm in the gym. Like, you worked out with me before too. You see, like, we know how that went. Yeah. But it's like after workout, I go home, take a shower with my laptop's on. The first thing I do on my laptop, I check my YouTube channel, see what's going on in that. My likes and stuff. I check my emails, because owning a business, bro, I don't care what people say, you have to read emails. Much as you might not like that shit, you have to read, because you can have somebody trying to give you $1 million endorsement deal and you didn't skip on it because you didn't take the time to read shit. So I check that. Then I get with the people that I'm networking with through Mafia Fishing, like Team Merc, my boy Pete that works at T-Mobile. Like, I'm always communicating with him about fishing, like where we going, what spots are hitting. You know what I'm saying? And I share the spots that hitting too. Like, we got a spot that I'm actually getting ready to go to today that is so dangerous, bro. I'm probably gonna be out there probably about an hour and probably catch my limit and six or seven other people's limit. But you know, I play by the rules, so I keep my limit. I just exchange fish out, or I just take pictures, film stuff, and catch and release.
That's cool. That's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
So, a little bit about Mafia Fishing. Like, tell us what you do in regards in that aspect. Like, do you help people learn how to fish? Do you build fishing poles? Like, give us a little insight of what Mafia Fishing is.
Mafia Fishing is basically like I'm like the Robin Hood of the hood. Like, there's a lot of older folks that can't go fishing no more, that love to eat fish. They can't get to it. You know what I'm saying? Mafia Fishing, what I do is I network within my own community, riding around, talking to people. I got my own business cards, and I'm handing them to the older folks. I know a lot of them don't understand cell phones, but they do have an old school flip phone where they understand the numbers. So my card is big enough where older folks can read it and say, call me like Mr. Harris. I would like to get a red or a drum from you next time you going fishing. Cool. Put their name on the list, and I try to get their order within the next day or two. Hey, call them back, Mr. Jenkins or Mr. Johnson. Hey, look, I got them 2 reds and fish. Do you want me to fillet them, or do you want me to bring them to you whole? They'll tell me fillet because most older folks don't want to deal with the nonsense. So I do all the work, the catching, the filleting, the throwing away the body, to sink wrapping it, right down the time I caught it, to the day I caught it, to the hour I caught it. Once it hits that sink wrap machine, I put it away and then I take it to them.
Okay, that's,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah. And then, like you say, that's one thing I offer. Then I build my own lines. Like, I don't go to places and get my poles strung up. I do it myself. I don't go buy the lines like my hooks and stuff. I go to Amazon and I order a lot of equipment, and I build my own leaders. Like, I built my own Carolina rig, my own drum sets, my own red snapper sets. I do that myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually work. Shout out to my boy, Team Hard Knocks off of Greenwood, my boy Albert. That's how I learned how to build a lot of my stuff. You know what I'm saying? And Albert's a former Marine, you know what I'm saying, that retired and that does fishing too. So he brought me in his store and basically showed me the ropes of how to build stuff, and then I ran with it. So I started tweaking stuff and building my own setups and doing my own colors.
That's tight. That's tight. Now let's transition from fishing to training the kids, because you know I'm all about the kids, man. I love working with the kids. Tell me what you bring to the table in regards to training the kids and putting them in position for football.
Shit, one name, Andrew Body. I ain't even gotta lie. You know what I'm saying?
What was it like working with him, like, throughout his high school career?
Man, people don't get it, like,
because he's in the top 10.
Number 2 in the nation. Number 2 in the nation his senior year. Number 3 or 4. I think he's number 3 all time in the state of Texas of passing in high school football history. And I ain't gonna lie, like, it didn't even start with Andrew. It started with his brother Josh. You know what I'm saying? Because Josh was at Taft getting prepared to try to go to college. You know what I'm saying? Andrew was still playing select football. So when it came in of me training Josh, Andrew was there. You know what I'm saying? So somehow Josh had because I don't know how that happened, but I guess in God's eyes, it was like Josh was like, okay, I'm good with this training, but Andrew was like, I want to keep working. Now, let's clear this up now. I didn't create that arm. God created that arm for that kid, because first off, that boy could throw the ball when I first met him. I just showed him how to control his short game and manage his long game, and show him how to roll out and throw against the body, and everything else he picked up so easily, and he paid attention. First off, he was a yes sir, no sir type of kid, a kid of God, so it was easy to make the transaction to put this young man under my wing. A lot of people don't even know how he even got to Miller. That was a decision that came between me and his parents. You know what I'm saying? So when he got to Miller, you understand, as a freshman being on varsity, his freshman year he threw for like almost 1,100 to 1,200 yards as a freshman, bro. People didn't even know about that. They were like, it was just a 1-year wonder. It was like, even the news people, like, I don't care what nobody say. The news people were like, oh, it's probably gonna be a 1-year bust. His sophomore year, he came out and broke a record that had been sitting around Corpus Christi since 32 years. His sophomore year, people said, oh, that was a bust. His junior year, it did the same thing. He lost a lot of talent his senior years. But people forgot that he had a freshman that was about to be a sophomore by the name of Lonnie that people didn't even know about. And Lonnie came in and broke so many records as a sophomore receiver that if like Lonnie, there hasn't been a receiver talked about like that since Nathaniel Dunn. And Lonnie came in and shook up some stuff. And Andrew ended up, 4,000 something yards his senior year, over 76 all touchdowns, like 76 touchdowns, running and passing combined. Come on, bro, that's unheard of. You know what I'm saying? But you sit back and humble yourself because you allow people to sit there and try to take credit for your work. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that off my brother. So if people feel like they did a lot of stuff for Andrew, me and that young man have the connection where we know what really took place. So I don't go around bragging about that shit because the spotlight is on what he did, not what I did for him.
Well, definitely. I mean, the work shows, man, because the kid was special, man. Like, I went to a few of them games, and I was like, ooh, he made that, though. Damn, he did that.
Man, that kid, man, and look, a lot of schools slept on him because of this COVID-19 situation and shit, and we understand that. But now a lot of people looking back like, damn, we let something slip out, and you know what I'm saying? He still got a D1 school offer. He's at Texas Southern. He actually leaves on the 28th, and when
best of luck to that young man in his future endeavors.
It's full speed ahead. It's like, bro, we ain't skip a beat.
Well, he got all the support from Saved by Bigg Bell da Kidd. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
Now, let's talk about how you owned your own arena football team. What the fuck was that like? Having your own managing a football fucking team. Man, I know you played, but managing is different.
Now since we actually recording, I know this shit gonna be on YouTube eventually, and people gonna be asking about it. There was a lot of fuck nigga shit that happened with that, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Chad, man. A lot of people looked at Chad for the shit that he did wrong. No, Chad just made a simple mistake in his life, and this man found God. Once you up top at a young age and you hit bottom, bro, you're still young. There's a way to climb up out the dog hole, and Chad Dittman did that shit. So before anybody say any fuck nigga shit, hey Chad, man, my salute goes out to you, bro, because if it wasn't for this man, I probably wouldn't have ever been in this situation right now, because they gave me the opportunity to make my platform when I started with the Hammerheads. But when Chad sit there and went through what he went through in his life, there was room for me to come in because I've already made a name for my fucking self with showing up to guest appearances and going to all these middle schools and high schools. Back in the day, doing field day with kids and parents, going to oil fields trying to get their money and stuff. A lot of people don't understand. You have to fucking network as a professional athlete. Guest appearances are very important because you go to somebody's shit and you smiling with these people, taking pictures, laughing and joking with them, and you giving them people a good spirit. When you come back with a product that you know that you can run and handle, these people gonna put their money and their trust behind you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how the Corpus Christi Rage got started. You know what I'm saying? Facts. And the nickname Rage come off my grandpa. You know what I'm saying? The gorilla shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the Corpus Christi. The mascot was a gorilla. The nickname Rage is my grandpa shit. Like, that's why I did it. You know what I'm saying? So as being the first black owner of a professional football team in Corpus Christi, I had fun with it, but I learned from my mistakes, you know what I'm saying? You can't put all your trust in your family, and then at the same time, you can't trust everybody that you do business with. You know what I'm saying? And legally, I got paperwork that I heard some rumor with motherfuckers saying I was stealing money from my team, but the bank statements don't lie. You know what I'm saying? I got screenshots and shit where the NAL was suing my business partner. You know what I'm saying? His wife was sitting there sending me all types of shit. But, you know, so I ain't gonna say the man's name. I just pray for him and may God bless him. You know what I'm saying? I don't live off of hate no more. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I move on. I'm stronger now.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, tell them where they can find Mafia Fishing. Tell them where they can find you out on social media, on different platforms where your shop at, or if you have your shop, where they can get the shirts, the merchandise. Tell them what's up.
Man, first off, you can find Mafia Fishing anywhere because Mafia Fishing is Corpus now. You know what I'm saying? Like people know me. Like, I'm not just no new nigga that just moved to Corpus and try to just make a name for myself. People know who I am and how to find me. I'm all over Facebook. I got about 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers. But nah, let's be serious. You can find me at Mafia Fishing 15 on IG. The company's cell phone number is 361-777-8255. 84, 81. I answer my phone like, bro, like this is a company phone. It's with me 24/7. Like motherfucker sleep in my bed with me. So if you call me about fish at 3 or 4 in the morning, bro, and if I'm really bored, I might get up and go get that shit for you right then and there. Like I'm about my people, man. I'm saying money talk, bullshit walk. But you said something about a store. Actually, I'm actually in the process of buying the store, bro. Like I've been purchasing deep freezers, coolers. I got a lot of shit stored away at places that I'm not gonna reveal, but I got merchandise and shit put away right now. So when I get ready to open my store, I'm not gonna be one of those persons that come to my store where it's halfway empty. Nah, when you come to that motherfucker, it's gonna feel like you walking into a goddamn HEB or Walmart. You know, so I'm gonna have shit stocked up. But one thing I'm gonna offer different than most fishing companies, I'm not gonna sell bait. I'm not gonna do that shit because there's too many people already doing that. What I'm gonna offer is my fillet services to people that don't know how to fillet fish. So basically what that is, if you're out fishing and you want your stuff filleted, but you don't know how to do it, you can bring it by Mafia Fishing. We're going to do it there for you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be $3 every fish, and oversized fish is going to be $5.
That's what's up.
That's just straight up. My prices are already set.
You going to teach them how to do it too?
Man, if they want to learn, it's going to cost them a different price because if I teach you how to fillet it, I'm cutting money out of my own goddamn pocket. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I understand the business and the game. You always supposed to, you know what, dog? Let's clear this shit up. You know how the niggas used to say the game is supposed to be sold, not told? Bullshit. If you teach somebody something, bro, you know what I'm saying? We working together, we networking together. It grows the brotherhood so we can all make it together, dog. Like, fuck all that's trying to sell a game to somebody, man. Teach somebody something, bro. Like they say,
teach one.
Like they say, if you teach a man how to fish, you'll never be hungry.
Facts, big
You know
facts.
what I'm saying? So if I'm teaching you how to do something, I know you gonna make it.
Provide for your family. That's what it's all about. Well, thank you for stopping by. Saved by Bigg Bell da Kidd. You can catch me on the Weekend Wake Up Show every Saturday on Hot Z95. Today's video was brought to you by Get You Right Mobile Detailing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Check out my boy Ron Wayne. You know what I'm talking about? But check out my guy Leo. Mafia Fishing all day. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you for stopping by.
No problem.
And whenever you have your shop open, make sure, you know what I'm saying, we get an invite down there to come check it out. Come shoot on location.
Come on
you smell what I'm saying?
I smell it and hell it, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, thank you for stopping by, man. Make sure y'all check out, like, subscribe to the channel. It's going down. Holla at your boy, Bigg Bell da Kidd, AKB forever, man. I love y'all.
Yeah.
Peace.